Hello everyone, so today's video is all about what women bring to the table. There seems to be this whole dilemma online and almost everywhere it seems like, where people are like, okay, well, it's clear what a man brings to the table, right? He brings his income, he brings his protection, he brings stability, he brings this sense of security and this sense of calm. So what does a woman truly bring to the table? I think it's a valid question, but the problem is what a woman brings to the table, it's not as tangible or physical as what a man brings. And that is why feminine energy is so important, because more than anything, what you're bringing to the table is your feminine aura, your feminine energy, your embodiment that a man simply just does not have. He doesn't get that from anywhere else in his life. So these are literal words from a man, because I went to my fiance and I asked him, honey, what do I bring to the table? And he gave me a few things, and that is what formulated this list. So the first thing that he mentioned was, you give me a sense of home. And I think that that is such an important concept, especially for someone like my fiance. He's an immigrant, his family is all overseas, they're all in India. So he is literally the only person from his entire ancestry that lives in California. Okay, so what do I provide him that he can't get anywhere else? It's this sense of home, this sense of family, this sense of peace that he can't get from his job, from his buddies, from what he was doing prior to meeting me. And that is just simply something that I brought when I met him. It was my energy. It was how I made him feel. And he told me word for word, it's not necessarily what you bring to the table, it's you being at my table. So that is a huge distinction. It's not that I'm bringing all these assets with me, it's that I'm sitting next to him at the table, and having my energy and presence there elevates his life. Okay, so now I want to give you guys a few concrete specific examples as to what does this feminine energy really provide. Okay, so one of the things feminine energy provides is this sense of youthfulness. Like when my partner first met me, he told me, you inspire me in a way that I have never felt for decades. So when I met my partner, I inspired him. My creativity, my embodiment inspired him to chase after his dreams, to go after opportunities where at the time he was fairly comfortable. Like when I met my partner, he was like, if I continue making this salary for the rest of my life, and if I don't move, and if I don't do anything, I'm pretty happy. Like, he's a simple guy. But me being in his life made him realize his own potential. And that is something that I have provided for him, is I look at him and I see limitless potential. Like, I see his capabilities. I see things that he hasn't even manifested yet coming to fruition for him. This is making my eyes water, but truly it is because I have so much belief and faith and conviction in who he is as a person, in his character, in his intelligence. I always tell my partner, you are a literal genius. Like, you are so smart. And it is true. I have sent those IQ tests to friends and family, and he is the only person I know who can get 100% all of the questions right without even needing a scratch paper. He can literally just solve equations in his head. He is so intelligent, and meeting me opened his eyes to that. Some men don't realize their full capabilities, their full potential, their full greatness until they have a solid woman next to them who inspires that from them, who brings out that potential that was just left dormant in there. So along with that was I allowed my partner to be more open-minded. I opened his eyes to other possibilities, to other ideas, to other viewpoints. He even told me, you challenged me, right? It wasn't that I competed with him or I fought with him. I challenged him to think about life in a new way, to experience things with a different appreciation. I brought that out in him. Just by being next to him, I inspired that in him. Along with that, obviously, being with a woman who is younger has brought out this playful, youthful energy. You know, he's not typically around 20-year-olds. So being around me really shifted him to be more adventurous, to be more spontaneous, to be more fun-loving and playful, and to go with the flow. So all of those things are what I brought to the table. They weren't tangible, physical items. They were my energy. They were how me being around him affected him. And so he told me, even if we're sitting in the same room, completely silent, you give me that sense of peace and that sense of positivity that I don't get anywhere else. Okay, so that is something that the divine feminine is able to provide. It's this sense of, like, everything is okay. I have my woman here. Everything is okay. We're able to be in divine union because she brings out these feminine qualities that I don't have, and I bring out these masculine qualities that she doesn't have. So we're able to complement one another with our energy. I'm not nagging him or complaining to him or trying to one-up him in terms of my business. I honor him and I respect his capabilities of a man, and I know that he has certain things that I don't, and vice versa. So we respect each other's differences. Women provide men a sense of purpose and direction. Just think of a world where there wasn't a single female soul. What would men be doing? God knows, right? They'd probably be running in circles because they wouldn't have anything to pursue. They wouldn't have anything to direct their energy towards. So when a man finds a woman that he loves, that he admires, that he respects, this gives him a sense of direction in his life. When my partner met me, he was like, okay, this woman's standards are to have a home, to get engaged, to have a certain engagement ring. And so he had a newfound purpose of how to direct his energy and attention and action so he could bring about those results for us, so that he can give me the life that I've desired and dreamed of, and vice versa. When I met my partner, I knew he was missing that sense of home, that sense of family, that sense of just having a home-cooked meal, of being taken care of when you're sick, of being shown appreciation just randomly out of the blue. And so that is what I provide for him. When he has a big interview or a big day, I will go right on the whiteboard like a positive word of affirmation. You got this, King. You are powerful, you are strong, you are intelligent. I will instill those words into him so that he is able to dominate his day and be a warrior and be that king, because now he knows, hey, I have a woman. I need to uphold that standard. I need to uphold those values so that we can be in divine union. Also, women are rulers of the communication field. So being with a woman will automatically improve your communication. You will be better at communicating. You will be more patient when communicating. You will not really have to deal with all those social situations. Usually women deal with all of that. I always try to make my partner's life easier. It doesn't always mean that I'm physically giving him something. I'm not giving him money and saying, hey, now your life's easier. I'm taking away tasks that I know he has to complete regardless. I schedule his dentist appointments. I schedule his doctor appointments. Some women will laugh at me for this, but you know what? I love doing that for my man. I love letting him know, you know what? You're all booked this Thursday at 4 p.m. and making sure that he's doing all the things he needs to do to make sure that he's healthy. I love that he doesn't need to think about anything when we go to the store, and that I am able to plan dinners and to host events and to make those decisions and to kind of rule that communication realm for us, whether it be scheduling double dates or making sure that, you know, we're not forgetting anyone's birthdays or big events. All of those things are ways in which women provide, even though a lot of times it just goes unnoticed because people only think of bringing something to the table as bringing an object or bringing an asset or bringing money. But let me tell you, life goes so much deeper than that. Life goes way beyond that. And I will tell you, since meeting my partner, he has never made more money than he's making now. He's never looked as young as he does now. He's never dressed as amazing as he does now. He's never been more humble, more compassionate, more affectionate. All of these things have improved and changed for the better since meeting each other. Okay, so what I bring goes way beyond monetary or physical things, or even like cooking and cleaning. Like I could have just said, oh, I cook and clean and make the house a home and ended this video. But as you can see, it goes beyond that. It's my energy. It's that my partner loves to come home to me because he knows that he is going to be empowered with positive words, with positive affirmations, with affection, with silliness, with this playful nature. Like I provide a home base that he wants to run home to. Like he is like, just landed at the airport, can't wait to be there. Like that is what I provide. It's that sense of home, that sense of peace that you really cannot buy. It's priceless. And my partner has told me this, like what you bring, I can't put my finger on it, but it is priceless. It is not found anywhere else. So I hope that this video explained what a woman brings to the table. Comment down below what you think a woman brings to the table. I want to hear all of our perspectives, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, doesn't matter. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if it resonated, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!